Sorry, something popped up that was different on my screen this time going live. That was weird. But anyways, I'm here for reading sprints. I don't know if my screen is popping up or not. Hopefully it is. Let me know if I'm live or not. It's not showing up on my phone. There I am. That took a while to see if I was live or not. But let me know who's here and who's hanging out with me. Sorry if you can hear noise in the background. My family's watching TV as I'm doing this. Anyway, so let me know who's here to watch with me. Hey, Jane. Nice to see you. You're going to have to watch tomorrow's TBR game because you may or may not be mentioned in tomorrow's video. Hey, Krista. Hey, Bright-Eyed and Bookish. Nice to see you. You have to remind me of your name one more time because you're pretty new, so it'll take me a little while. Hey, so happy everybody's here. Glad you all are here nice and early. Let me know what you're all reading or what you're doing to get stuff done during a reading sprint. So I'm currently reading the second book in the Ravenwood series by Morgan L. Busey. Finally pronouncing it right. I totally got it wrong this entire time I've been excited for her books, but happy that I know how they're pronounced now, or how she's pronounced. Hey, Carmen. Hey, Alma. Oh, nice. You filmed your gameplay. I filmed mine today. And it'll go up tomorrow. But since those are on audio, I'm not reading the Ravenwood series today. I'm reading In This Moment by Gabrielle Mayer. This is the second book in a series that I have fallen in love with in the beginning of this year when I first read the first book. So I have the second book. It doesn't come out until the 2nd, but I've actually had this now for like a week, but I don't know why I waited because I know I want to read it. Nice, Jane. You're reading One Final Breath. Nice. Yeah, so this is the first book was a dual timeline, but very, very different. It's about a girl who she lives 2 different lives simultaneously. So like she lives during one timeline, then she goes to bed and wakes up in a different timeline, but it's like the same day. So like she lives 2 different lives, but no time is lapsed in between. So by her 20th birthday, she gets to pick which timeline she wants to be in. So that was that book. And then this book is about a family relative. And let me just say the first book was like amazing, and I can't wait to get into this. It's so good. Nice, Elma. Counted with the Stars. Nice. That was a good one. I need to continue that series. I have not yet. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're reading Sarah's Nightstand this month. Nice. Oh, I do that too, Krista. I walk around my house. I need to get back into it, but I used to walk around about 45 minutes a day, I think, between half hour to 45 minutes, just walking around my living room and kitchen area to get my steps in because, yeah, it does help a lot. And I found out that I can jog in the house. It's weird. I can jog in the house just fine, but I cannot jog outside. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's terrain, shoe choice. I don't know. But I can do it fine in the house. So sometimes I add that in too. Nice, Carmen. You're reading The Truth About Forever. Nice. Oh, Brina, thank you. I just have to remember that it kind of goes with the first 3 letters of your username. So thank you. I had a list of names to remember, and I lost my name list for people. So if I don't remember your name, I'm sorry. I am trying. But yes, I remember. Okay, my grandma was a huge news watcher. We're not really. We stay up to date, like if it's like online and stuff, but we don't have cable. We have YouTube and stuff. That's about it. Yeah, the first one, Elma, is When the Day Comes. Yes, that was the first book to the series. So yes, I don't know when the third one is coming out, but I can't wait. I don't have the first book physically, so maybe I'll buy that for my birthday or something because it was really good. I don't know when the third one's coming out though. think Elma's talking about what the first book was. The first book was When the Day Comes. This one's called Into This Moment. So I'm really excited because there's like a pretty big cliffhanger and reveal in the first book. Well, it's more of a reveal than a cliffhanger. So I'm really excited to read that, though. It's gonna be really good. I can't wait. I'm supposed to finish this by Sunday, so it will be a spoiler type review on Sunday because this is the second book, but I did get this one from Baker Publishing, so I would like to review it. So if you have not read the first book, don't watch Sunday's review. Just gonna say that. Yeah, so it's gonna be fun. Oh, so I'm glad I started today. I tried to do my review books. I try to start them between Wednesday and Friday, so I finish them up by Sunday so I can review them. Doesn't always work that way, but most of the time it does. Sometimes I have to rush. Last weekend didn't work, so had to review on Monday. But that was a good book, though. So yeah, so can't tell you too much into this because there are some spoilers. Even on the back cover, there's some spoilers from the first book. Hey, Cav, nice to see you here. Ooh, nice. Yeah, you gotta plot out those readathons. I always do that. Every time a readathon or a reading challenge, anything on Facebook or YouTube, I'm always planning as soon as I get all my bingo boards. I love to plan ahead. I love to. Are you thinking about doing the what is it, Southern Charm readathon? I am planning on joining that, but I can't do my TBR until next week because I'm reading as many books as I can this month for my book trip next month, so I have to see what I have left over and try to fit those in. So I'm not planning right now. Oh, nice. I just started watching her recommendations video today, but I didn't quite finish because my YouTube was acting weird. It was like all fuzzy, and I'm like, oh, I'll just watch it later. Nice, Krista. I was gonna join the L.M. Montgomery in May, but I just have too many other books to get to for authors that I'm gonna meet next month, so I gotta get those done first before I read anything else. Except for this one, because she's not gonna be there, but. Oh, thanks, Ilma. I love the bees. That was so much fun. I had to share it with one of my friends because she absolutely loves bees. Absolutely loves it. Yeah, Krista, yeah. My first year, or like the year before I started BookTube, like 2 years ago. And yeah, there really wasn't much. I know I joined Middle Grade March and I joined in Historathon. I think I tried to join in, but I don't know what I was doing at that point where I couldn't do it very much. But yeah, so, but yeah, there's a ton. There's like almost every month now, which it does get exciting. A little overwhelming, but it is fun. I fashion aplenty. If you'd like to be called that, don't worry, I'll call you that. Or if you'd like to share your name, you can too. But my eyes, I listen to a lot of audiobooks, and then I either like I color or I take walks or I play on my phone. Most of the time my eyes get tired when it's late at night. That's when they get dry and tired. But no, and usually like if I'm reading physically, I'll like read a couple chapters and then take a break, go on my phone, go do something, come back, read a couple chapters. So that's kind of my method to doing that. Yeah, that might be a good option to try audiobooks just to relax and rest your eyes. You know, try not to fall asleep, but close your eyes and listen to an audiobook, or maybe do something that's not like straining your eyes too much. Like, I don't know, not sure about coloring. That might strain your eyes too. That's my dad. Nice, Alma. Yeah, I think I read Anne of Green Gables at some point in my life, but I can't remember. But I do plan on reading at least the first book in fall. But I'm with you. I have not read. I don't think I've read Anne, but I have loved the movies growing up. All right, so it is 10 after. Let's go ahead and do a 30-minute reading sprint. And let's go ahead and have some fun reading. So I will see you back at 40 after. So okay, no more questions. That's good. I'm loving all the comments, so guys, keep them coming. Okay, everyone, that's the end of our first reading sprint. Yay! I know we didn't have reading sprints last week, so it's nice to be back with you all and just reading and relaxing. Although last week was fun doing the Wistress chat with Celestria. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. So let me know how you all did. Are you enjoying your books that you've read so far? Not that you've read more than one book. I don't know why I said books. I mean, you could be reading two at once. I used to try to do that, but it never worked out. I mean, I do read like 2 or 3 at a time, but like I used to do like one chapter here, one chapter there. I can't do that anymore. Nope. Hi, Stampin' Cast. Nice to see you. Happy you popped in today. What are you reading? Are you reading anything or just hanging out? I got 28, not 28, because most of the time books do not start on page 1. No, they don't. I read 20 pages. But it is good so far, and I totally forgot that's how this girl in this book, if you missed it, this is the second book in a series, but it's the same type of character in both. But she's a time jumper where she lives different timelines. So I forgot that in order to stay in one timeline after her 21st birthday, she has to stay up past midnight in that timeline, to stay in that timeline. So, but it's already good. I'm already in timeline number 2. Nice, Jane. 30 pages. Awesome. Things We Do in the Dark. I've never read Jennifer Hillier before. Is that a thriller? I could not think of that word. Probably because I haven't read a thriller in quite a while. I need some thrillers. I've been reading a lot of fantasy lately, which I'm happy about because I have refound my love of fantasy and I do really enjoy it. So I'm really happy to have refound that love, but I would really like to read some more thriller. Ah, nice, Alma. Really good part. Nice. What part are you at? I mean, you know, I don't know who's read that book or not, but I read it. Alma's reading Counted with the Stars by Connell Cossatin. That is a good book. It definitely has some interesting and good parts in it for sure. Nice, Krista. 49%. Nice. And 15-minute walk. Awesome. I have been working on arm exercises lately. That's been my new thing, trying to get my arms to be more thin and toned. So I've missed yesterday, so I should do today because I totally forgot. But so far, I have been feeling a little bit stronger already, so that's good. And I need to get back into doing walking again. That would definitely be helpful. I thought it was a thriller. Oh yeah, those are pretty tough. Vague references I'm okay with when it comes to that. Just as long as the rest of the book is fine. I'm okay with books like that, as long as it's like not detailed. Ah, you turned the end, Alma. Sorry to interrupt you. Oh, Krista, I wanted to ask you, do you ever get a chance to read the German School for Brides? I know we were talking about buddy reading it last winter, and I know I didn't get to it. I don't think you did either, from what I'm remembering from your wrap-ups and stuff. Hi, Elba. Oh, nice. You're from Puerto Rico? Awesome. That is my goal. I really want to get to Puerto Rico. It is on my bucket list and will be honestly, I am 80 to 90% sure that will be my next trip that I take. I'm hoping in the next few years, but I really want to go so bad. Hey, Sherry. Nice to see you here, too. Yeah, Krista. I mean, if you still want to buddy read it, we can find a time to read it sometime this year. Oh, yeah, I did. I can cross off a book off of my list that I read today. I like keeping track of all the books that I have to read. So I've read that one. Yay. I have my list of authors that I want to read. This entire thing is not going to be filled in, but I'll try. Yeah, if you missed my my reading journal, I really loved how it turned out. I did a bee theme. The first page is a little busy, but busy. Such a bad pun. Busy. A little busy. I must be tired. Anyway, so yeah, so it's busy, but that's my reading tracker where I track each day that I read, even a little bit, honestly. And I haven't missed a day yet, so I've been reading every single day this year. Okay, Krista, that sounds good. I think June would probably be good because I got a lot of books that I need to read. So if you're free in June, we'll plan on it and we'll read it together because I still want to read it. So, oh, thanks, Elba. I do want to go. Are you, by any chance, a beach class hunter? Because that is my main motivation for going to Puerto Rico. Thanks, Krista. I don't have a physical copy, so I can just borrow it from my library. It's gotta be somewhere on your bookshelves. Unless you don't have a physical copy. I don't remember if you did or not. I just read, what did I read? Hey, Fernanda. Nice, from Texas. I used to live in Texas. Nice. And you're reading A Girl Called Samson. I got that book. I had Amazon Prime. I got it, and I only get it for like when I can get a free trial because I can't afford to get it. But I did get it, but because it was on First Reads, but I haven't read it yet. But I do plan on reading it because I do want to read it. Sherry, I am reading In This Moment by Gabrielle Mayer, and it's the second book in the Timeless series, and it's very good. It's about different characters from the first book, but both of them are time jumpers where they live in different timelines, and so but no time passes. So like they live like on Monday in one timeline, and then they go to sleep, wake up, and it's still Monday, but in a different timeline. So really good, and it's really interesting. So the first book was amazing. Oh yeah, I did do Kindle Unlimited a few times for free. My dad used to have it, but then he got rid of it. I was like, no, I still had like a couple books that I wanted to read, but that's okay. I've got plenty of free ones to keep me very, very busy. Oh yeah, what I was gonna say a few minutes earlier was I just read a book this past weekend, and it was what's her name? Nicole Deese's new release, which was called The Words We Lost. And it was good, a bit heartbreaking, but it was also really good. But the characters in the books were beach class hunters, and one of my friends mentioned that there was a beach class character in the book, and I was like, I need to read it even more. Oh, that's nice. I would love a beach house, especially in Puerto Rico, because like there's so I've seen so many people come back with tons of beach glass in Puerto Rico. I want to go so bad. I live near Lake Erie, so we do get a bit of beach glass, but like I won't find a ton. Like on a good day, I might be able to fill, like on a really, really, really good day, I might be able to fill like a lunch Ziploc bag full. But that's on a really good day. Most days, not even half a bag. So yeah, but it is fun. I will make sure to bring sunblock, yes. I do tend to forget sometimes. I even forget around here. Like I'll go to the beach at like 7 a.m. and it's still early, so I'm not like too worried about it. But yeah, definitely if you stay out later in the afternoon and stuff, definitely will. All right, so I think I'll start another reading sprint in about a minute. All right, well, plan for June, Krista. I will write it down. I will write it down. I have my reading journal here, and I have my page. I don't think I might be buddy reading another book in May with somebody, but I will pencil it in. I will pencil it in in case I have to move it. But I will write it down. I have actually shared my beach class collection, Sherry, not like in detail, but because they're like color coded in all my bottles. But I mean, I don't have a huge collection, but it's quite big, like one shelf full of bottles. Here we go. All right, so I'll write that down during my reading sprints. I have actually made a few things. I do make jewelry, but honestly, beach class jewelry is a little tough because you do need a drill for it. And honestly, I don't feel like wearing the mask and I'm worried about breaking the glass. So to me, I wouldn't make that, but I have made a few pictures. Maybe I'll share them on Instagram or something, or I'll send you pictures or something. But I've made some gorgeous pictures. I've done an angel with like, I painted the girl and then the wings are beach glass. And then I did one for my mom that was like, she loves fox, so I did that one. What else did I do? I think I did a cross at one point. I can't remember what else I've done. I've done a few other ones. I definitely would like to make more of those. They're definitely a lot of fun to do. I can't remember what else I've done. That's all I can remember, but I know I've done a few more. Anyway, so let's go ahead and do another half-hour reading sprint. We'll go. Sorry about that. I don't know why it cut in and out. I don't know what's weird with my internet today, but I'm sorry about disconnecting, but I'm still here. Anyways, let's go ahead and read until 20 after, whatever time that is for all of you. Just putting it in the comments so we know. All right, so I'll see you all back in about half an hour. right, guys, that's the end of our next reading sprints. Hi, Tolanda. Nice to see you. How was church tonight? Oh yeah, our Bible study finished 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weeks ago. And I started a Bible journaling class at our church last week, and I'm the teacher. So, honestly, I thought I was going to be a lot more nervous than I was, but it ended up being a lot of fun. And I'm planning on doing another class next week, but after that, it will be once a month for Bible journaling classes. But I'm having a lot of fun, and I have a lot of things I can teach the ladies. So let me know how your half-hour reading sprint has been this past half hour. You can tell I'm tired because the more tired I am, I tend to rest my head on my arm. You can tell I'm tired. Yay, halfway through your book. Awesome, Krista. I was in a not super bad, but a pretty bad reading slump last week and the week before. Last week I only finished like one book, and that's really rare for me, especially nowadays. But this has been my third book this week, so I think I'm out of my reading sprint now, or my reading slump, so that's good. I only got to about page 50 so far, and I'm hoping to get to page 100 because I'm going to read about 100 pages per day of this book before my book review on Sunday, so I'll be doing that. Nice. Ooh, second time around. That's by Melody Carlson, right? I love that book. That was a really good one. I really enjoyed that. And Keen Cat, you're reading Intervention. Nice, by Terry Blackstock. I'll be reading my first Terry Blackstock book this summer. I've never read her books. I know. It's a big shocker, but I'm reading my first one. I do enjoy it, Talanda. It's a lot of fun to Bible journal with the ladies at my church. Ooh, that's nice, Rainy. Hope you're enjoying your bath. I can't take a bath. My bathtubs are too shallow, and I'm really tall. Well, not super tall, but I am tall, so my bathtubs are just a little too small for me. I know, Cass. I wish too. I wish that store was real. Yeah, that's a good book. I love that book. Second time around. That's definitely, quite possibly, might be in my favorites of the year. I just really like the small town feel. It was really good. Just to let you guys know, like, my favorite list for this year might end up being like 100 books, because honestly, just this past like month in April, I've had like, I don't know, 10 5-star books, like, and so many other 4 stars. Like, it's crazy. Oh, Rainy. I just read your comment. That's hilarious. Yeah, my bathtub could possibly be considered a bucket because it is really, it's just so shallow. Like, literally the bath like goes to my belly button, and it's like, this isn't really comfortable. Nice, Jade. Another 2 chapters. Way to go. What am I on? Chapter 4? These are long chapters, though. Yeah, chapter 4. I'm hoping to get to page 100. That's all I want to read tonight from here, and then I'm probably going to go back into my audiobook before I go to bed. So, but at least to page 100 would be nice. But yeah, it's really good already so far, and she definitely has more love interests than the other girl in the other book. The other book only had 1 love interest. She has multiple timelines and multiple love interests. I'm guessing. I'm only guessing because she's only just met them, but quite possibly. And there's like a brooding doctor character in the one timeline, so I have a feeling that he's going to be made of ice, but I don't know. I don't know who I'm rooting for. I think I'm kind of rooting for that character, even though we just met him, but we've met all the guys that we're going to meet, so I think anyways, I don't know. So have you all found like a top favorite book of the year yet? Or that you think might possibly be one? Um, I know Wish Dress by Nadine Brandes might be the top favorite. Only because I had so much fun annotating and taking notes and buddy reading it with all of you that buddy read it with me over this past month, and it could be the favorite this year. Who knows? I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some really deep thinking about my favorites this year, and I've never had to do that before. I've never had to do that. I usually have like a definite 10 or 12. Not this year. I think I added like another 3 just this past week, so it's so bad. Way too many. Oh, sorry, King Cat. I didn't see your comment. I am reading In This Moment by Gabrielle Mayer. It's the second book in the Timeless series. So, multiple timelines. This character lives in all of her timelines, and it's like one day. I've talked about it so much tonight, my brain is like frozen. But this girl lives in multiple timelines, but no days pass. So like she wakes up on a Monday, goes to sleep, and then she wakes up again on Monday, but in a different timeline. So there we go. But I am really enjoying it. I'm not that far in, but it's already good. And I have a feeling it's going to be another 5 stars because I gave the first book 5 stars. So we shall see. Oh, nice, Rainy. Shady Hollow. Oh yeah, I forgot you were reading that. Oh yeah. I don't know if I saw you do a wrap-up of that book, but I remember you were going to read it and you weren't sure. You thought it was a middle grade book. I remember that. So I'm glad you liked it. I remember that. I remember that conversation in your comments of your videos. That's right. So I'll probably do one more reading sprint at 30 after, just to have one more reading sprint, and then I'll say a prayer tonight and then call it night. Or at least for me, well, I'll probably continue reading this until I hit at least page 100, but about 2 hours is all I can do. I wish I could reread as much as you do, Jane. You do a lot of rereading. I've reread a few books this past year. Not too many, but I definitely would like to reread a lot more. But I feel like I'm going to have to wait a couple years because most of the majority of books that I've read have only been in like the past 3 or 4 years. Before that, I wasn't reading like hardly anything, if anything at all, for like a decade. So if I reread it now, I'll probably remember everything. Although I want to reread my favorite series, and it'll be the 3rd time. And it's Rocky Mountain Legacy by Kristen Heitzman. There's so many people whose names are Kristen in the book community. But it's Kristen Heitzman, and that's my favorite series. So I'd like to reread it. Maybe this year, or next year. That's okay, Rainy. I thought you did talk about that. I wasn't sure if you did a wrap up on that. That's okay. I'm glad you really enjoyed it, though. I definitely would like to try to read that book. Maybe for October or November. Windswept Away by Irene Hannon. That sounds good. I was wondering, I think I read my first Irene Hannon, this year. There are so many authors out there. I used to be a huge binge reader growing up. Like if I found a new favorite author, I would read everything that author ever wrote. But this past year or two, I've been really into just finding new authors like all the time. And so I'm catching up on all these authors that I never read because I was always reading old favorites, which I still would like to do. But I've been reading a lot of new authors lately, and I'm really enjoying that. But I miss binge reading favorite authors. So I have been binge reading Miss Sue Andrews' books though, because I want to read all of her books by the middle of next month, and I have 4 more to go. I think 3 or 4 more. So we're getting there, and she'll be one of the only authors that I've ever read anything by, or anything everything by. I know, Jane, you are a huge binge reader, which I used to be, and then I got away from it due to reading challenges because none of the series books ever fit. And so I am now officially probably 35 to 40 series behind. So yeah, I think that will be my fall schedule, is just trying to catch up in some series. Not that they're not any good or anything, I get so far behind. Yeah, my reading, my series tracker is getting way too big. I need to make another page already. I have this one and there's not that many crossed off. Like I have very few like highlighted with like pink or blue. Blue is completed until the next book comes out. But yeah, I'm in the middle of that list. I'm in the middle of this list. And there's another one in here somewhere. I should have put them next to each other, but I didn't do that. I'm going to next year. And this list. So yeah, if I count, there's one series that I haven't started, but it's going to be a reread. I don't know why I put it in my list. I guess I was planning on restarting it this year, but probably shouldn't have put it in here because I don't know if I'm going to get to it. But it's the Mandy series of books that I like growing up. Wow, Cass, 150 series. I'm gonna be there by the end of this year if I don't stop reading new series, that's for sure. Oh, that'd be good, Jane. September. I'm free September. I don't have any readathons, I don't think, going on in September, so that would be a really good time to do that, for sure. Because my other readathon isn't until October, so that might be a good idea. Yeah, Cass, I have the same problem. Never used to. I used to binge read series all the time, but then reading challenges kind of got in the way, and yeah, it's been a mess ever since. I used to only have I think my first year of BookTube, I think I only had maybe, I'm going to say maybe 5 to 10 series I was in the middle of. And yeah, just in that short amount of time, a year, probably, it's been a landslide. All right, so let's go in for one more half-hour reading sprint until the hour, so 00, whatever time that is for you. So I'll see you back in half an hour, closer to 27 minutes now, but I'll see you all back at the hour. Okay, everyone, that is our final sprint of the night. Let me know how you all did. And did you guys finish a book? I know Alma finished one of her books, so awesome job tonight. I know I definitely didn't finish this book because it's a chunker and it'll definitely take more than a day to finish, unless I continued reading throughout the night. But I don't know how people can do the 24-hour reading. How is that even humanly possible? My latest that I ever stayed up was 4 a.m. roughly. And that was 10 years ago, so it ain't happening. But I would love to try to do a 24-hour reading vlog. I think that would be fun. We'll see. If I do one, it's only happening. But I got to page 80 in my book. Not bad. Probably, closer to 70 pages that I read tonight. So that's not bad. I have about 20 left to go before bed because I want to make sure I get to 100 pages of this book. But it's good so far. Definitely interesting. I love these books that talk about history and stuff, so it's awesome. Yeah, Whitney, I don't get it either. It's how do you have 24 hours? They probably do it on a Saturday, when they don't have church or anything, so they just spend it all. I don't have a job, personally, so I could probably do one, but honestly, I really don't think I could stay up 24 hours. But I'd like to give it a shot once. Maybe in June or July. Maybe my birthday month in July. It'll be a fun little birthday celebration. Not on my birthday. I want to be awake on my birthday. Not half asleep. Nice, Krista. Yeah, I increase the speed when I'm sitting still too. Yeah. The book I'm reading right now, I can listen at 3 times the speed, but I can't be doing anything else but maybe coloring. That's about it. Yeah, Rainy, I have thought about doing 24 and 48, reading all day, going to bed, and then reading all the next day, but it'd be fun just to try once. Nice, Cass. Yay! So happy that people are enjoying their books and got plenty of reading done tonight. So I'm going to say a quick prayer before we leave, just to bless our night. And so, dear Lord, thank you for all of the wonderful book friends, Lord God, in our life. And I just thank you, Lord God, for this community that you have blessed each of us with, Lord God, to just find so many wonderful book friends, Lord God. And I just pray that each of us will have a blessed night or a blessed day, depending on where we live. And I pray for good weather this week, Lord God. And I just pray for safe travels as a lot of us go to work tomorrow, Lord God, or have other things to do. And I just pray we'll have a blessed week and a blessed weekend coming up. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, so thank you everyone for tuning in and having fun with me. I always love hanging out with all of you. Thanks for chatting in the comments down below, so I'm not talking to myself. That hasn't happened yet, so that's good. All right, so I hope you all have a wonderful, blessed night. Good night to everyone. You're welcome for the sprints, and I will see you all tomorrow for my TBR game, which I still have to edit, but I probably won't edit it till tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. All right. So good night, everyone. Love you all.